Passion Java gives some unbelievable signs that you married the right person. Now, this video is perverted to the highest degree. It is the most perverted video I have ever seen. It is disgusting. It is perversion to the highest degree. Take a look at this.
Number 2 sign to know that you married the right person is the sexual drive. You can't have a higher sexual drive and somebody you are with has no sex drive at all. Needs to be quenched all the times to have sex. Needs to be begged to have sex. Needs to be romanced to have sex. It's not going to work like that. Both of you have to be jumping, diving into the pool. And my advice to those that are still growing from the age of 28 to 38 is your most sexual, energetic moment that you want to enjoy sex to the fullest before your manhood starts dying, your sex drive starts dying. That's the best time. You just need, anytime you hit each other, in the car, in the office, in the bathroom, in the restaurant, anyway. I don't want to give you things that are off, but you just have to experience more than the experience. Tie yourself, tie on the bed, spin, yes, enjoy it.
Oh my gosh!
You need all that when you're at that moment.
Spin, spank, in the car, in the bathroom, in the store, in the garage.
So your sex drive has to be the same. It has to be the same. And then the third time, the third dimension, third sign to know that I married the right person, still on sex, is having the same size. You don't want to be having a small space inside and he is coming in big. You're going to be had during sex.
Bruh, people call this dude spiritual father. They call him Papa and they bow down to him and they join his prophetic schools. This man should not be allowed to even preach or even own a church. Like, this is crazy. This is perversion and delusion and just disgusting.
You don't want to have a big space and he has a small private part. Then he can't reach orgasm. You need to have someone who is in this.
So he's talking about, I don't want to be too explicit, but he's talking about, first of all, how you gonna know the size of your future spouse's private area? You're not gonna know until you get married. If you're living a sanctified life with that person you want to marry in the future, you shouldn't know. You shouldn't know, and you just trust God and you get married. But when you get married, it's like, oh, I married the wrong person because we're not the same size. Because this guy is just this good, and I'm just. This is delusion. Can we just have a moment of silence right now?
Same size with you.
This cannot be real. Talking about orgasms, and the only way you can have an orgasm is if it's the same size and the person can't be small. I can't even talk about it, guys. And the funny thing is, it's like he does these things on purpose and people call him prophet. They join his $1,000 prophetic schools. They join his conferences and people change their last name to him. Like, they changed their last name to Java. There's people in his church who are in leadership and took his last name Java. And these are the things that we are accepting in the church. This is perversion to the highest degree. Now, this ain't a video to expose Pastor Jay, because he's been exposed. He exposes himself. He just comes out there and exposes himself. This video is for the naive sheep. Listen, if you're being deceived by Pastor Jay, you might deserve it, because there's no way, like, you watch these things and the things that I've exposed and you continue to watch him, continue to learn from him, continue to just call him Papa and bow down to him and just whatever. You put up with it easy enough. Like the Bible says in 2 Corinthians, that there will people that will come and preach another gospel, a different doctrine, another Jesus. They'll operate in a different spirit. And guess what? If you receive it, the Bible says, then you put up with it easily enough. So you putting up with stuff like this, straight perversion, sexual morality to the highest degree. Like, did I hear correctly what this man was just talking about? Like spanking and slapping around and in the closet, in the bathroom, you got to do it. This is a wild donkey spirit. This is a wild donkey spirit.
And somebody you are with, it's not going to work like that. Both of you have to be jumping, diving into the pool. And my advice to those that are still growing from the age of 28 to 38 is your most sexual, energetic moment that you want to enjoy sex to the fullest before your manhood starts dying, your sex drive starts dying. That's the best time. You just need, anytime you hit it.
You see, he was just like, you just need to, because you're trying to think about something that's so disgusting. Now you can have fun in your marriage bed, but there's a difference between fun and perversion. And this right here, what he's talking about right here, guys, this is not a man to go to about your sex life or anything like that. You shouldn't go to any man anyway about your sex life. If a man talked to a man, cool, whatever. But Pastor Jay was not the one. Any woman, any man. Do not go to this man about relationships, like intimacy with your spouse, because he's going to tell you to open up the third eye in the bed or something like that. Like, he going to tell you to ask your rejected in bed or speaking to a rock or something. Like, this is crazy.
In the car, in the office, in the bathroom, in the restroom.
In the car, in the bathroom, in the restroom. In the car. So you're doing it in the car and people can see you. So you're doing it in the car and people can see you. You're giving people advice to do it in the car so people can see them. To do it in the restroom. What is happening? These are the people that, these are your prophets. Papa. This is prophet suddenly. This is prophet suddenly. Y'all need to go watch Prophet Suddenly too. Because this is just crazy. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, I don't want to give you things that are off, but
he said, just anyway, I don't want to give you things that are off. You already did. You're off. Listen, I can't play this anymore. I already know I played the whole thing, but this right here is unbelievable. If you watch Prophet Suddenly 2, you'll see that this man operates just like that dude Kofi in Prophet Suddenly 2. I recommend you go watch it. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.